Sinan Everglade here from Final Fantasy 14. We are back again with another video. This one is going to be doing the Little Ladies Day and Easter event. Square Enix has combined both events into one. So we are here in the Miketo Amphitheater to do it. So hello from my in-game character. And let's go ahead and check it out. The princesses and the eggs. Gilialipo is looking for someone to help make a dream come true. Welcome, my friend. I take it the Hashing Tide decorations have caught your eye. Oh, Sinan, is that really you? I had hoped I might see you again, but I did not dare assume. Nonetheless, it warms my heart that you're eager to revel in Hashing Tide once more. This year, it was again a dream that sparked my imagination. A dream of a Gobu, massive and marvelous, standing upon the stage. Where else but in Uda, so many malms away? Wreathe the radiant flowers of pink, the darling Gobu held in her hands and egg decorated most lavishly. And there is but one time of year when the sandy ground of that city is scented by peach blossoms in full bloom. Yes, I speak of Little Ladies' Day. The message of Mistress Elipo's dream was clear. Combine the spirit of Hashing Tide and Little Ladies' Day to create the most exciting day that Jewel of a City has seen. Naturally, we sought out those in charge of the event and brought our proposal before them. 'Tis a pleasure as always, Sinan. I see ours is not the only celebration which can voice your selfless assistance. Mistress Elipo's proposal was quite unprecedented, and so confident was she in her vision that she had already secured the services of the performer and his Gobu companion before meeting with us. I regret to say, not all in Ul'dah share in her conviction. Many doubt the safety of such an act, which has brought our plans for Little Ladies' Day to a standstill. The trepidation is not without cause, mind you. Some 15 years ago, a supposedly tame Gobu ran amok in the city streets, causing untold harm. When the natural informed us of these circumstances, I got to thinking, we could hold a Hashing Tide event here in Gridania, with a Gobu as the main attraction. Not only would this lift the spirits of Gridania's people, but it would prove to those in Ul'dah that the Gobu poses no danger. Surely that would put any doubts to rest. In fact, the performers have already arrived. Nonada and I were treated to a display of their show, and I must say, never have I seen a Gobu so pretty and sweet. Out of all the paths forward we could have taken, this seemed to be the only one that might please all parties. I came to Gridania at once so I could act as a witness for my peers in Ul'dah. Since you're here, might you accompany me to the show? Someone as well versed in this drone's beastkin as you may seem singularly qualified to tell us just how docile this Gobu is. I expect quite a few eggs for my troubles. Eggs? Quite an unusual form of payment, but I believe Mistress Elipo has plenty. Regardless, the look on your face says you agree to my proposal. Many thanks, and I look forward to what is sure to be a fascinating show. Well then, all is settled. The show of a lifetime awaits at the Bench Branch Meadows. You had best not tardy. Agreed. Let's make our way there and speak with Alderman, the performer in charge. Oh, I can hardly wait. tomatoes. Oh, didn't see you there. Can we help you? Greetings, I am the Royal Snatchel, in charge of making the Lays Day most memorable for all ladies of the realm. Wishes the other poet has informed us that you have quite the show prepared for us. Ah, we've been waiting for you. You'll be hard-pressed to pick your jaw up off the floor after you see what my PT has in store for you. I've been watching over her ever since the day I found her wandering the wilderness, but all by her lonesome. We spent ages looking for a family, but now I suppose we're all each other has. PT, a lovely name to be sure. And those flowers, are they peach blossoms? I dare say she is the very picture of the little Lays Day princess. I'm glad to hear that, and I know PD is too. She's thought of little else since the moment Miss Elipo came to us with her peculiar request. There is nothing in this world we love more than hearing an audience cheer, and I think this time we'll earn that and then some. We'll call this one Egg Surprise. Go on, PD. Oh, that actually looks cool. That was astounding. Impressive, ain't it? And all it took was a few glamour prisms. Of course, that wasn't where the genius was required. It took us days and nights of racking our brains to figure out how to capture the spirit of 2 celebrations. In the end, though, I think we did about as good a job as could have been expected. Now, here comes the rub. Ever since we arrived in Britannia, PD's been a little on edge. Hate to see her like this, but I think I figured out what's causing it. As you just saw, she's got no problem performing in front of an audience of 2. But when a whole gaggle of revelers showed up not too long ago, she just froze up. I see. She must not be used to such large crowds. Luckily, I managed to save the show by climbing atop her head. That set her mind at ease and helped her find her courage. But I ain't as young as I used to be, and my knees are already crying out loud in protest at the prospect of climbing her again. But you, on the other hand, I reckon you got plenty of moms left in those adventurous legs of yours. Might I trouble you to join our merry troop and support Petey during her star return? All you have to do is climb atop her and head for the crowds. Show them our act and tell the spectators to come to me for an egg of their own. Still plenty to go around. Trust me, Petey will love having you aboard. Now's our chance to get those eggs into the hands of eager Gridanians. She's too timid to wander off on her own, so if something else demands her attention, she'll make her way back to me. Now, get out there and give Gridania an egg surprise. Okay. What did I just see? Ah, this must be that performing go-go I heard so much about. Good show, good show. I think I'll get an egg of my own to remember this by. That was amazing. The rabbits were so adorable. And that crown of peach blossoms is so pretty. I wonder if they give them out with the eggs. Let's go find out. Oh my stars, what manner of... Oh, you're promoting Hatching Tide. Yes, yes, I knew that, of course. Splendid trick that was, truly. I never knew goobies to be adept at anything besides eating. But you expanded my horizons. Mayhap I'll partake in the festivities this year after all. The spirit of Hatching Tide is alive in Gridania. Return to Eldamon and tell him of Petey's courageous performances. Oh yeah, we can fly. Good work, Sinon. Same goes for you, Petey. I could hardly pass around the eggs fast enough. Rawr! And it looks like Petey's managed to conquer her fears. Let's hope these ovations are enough to conquer the Sinantials. Petey in pink. The Royal Sinantial has reached a decision. Although I've been but a bystander in affairs so far, what I've seen has been truly inspiring. Petey is possessed not only of a kind heart, but the soul of an entertainer as well. I would have her be the main attraction of our station Ul'dah. On behalf of the Ladies' Day Planning Committee, I invite you to our city as honored guests. Well, I'm not one to decline such an eager invitation. Consider it accepted. But first, I best tell Miss Alipo that she'll be needing more eggs. Go on to Ul'dah. We'll find our own way there before long. Wonderful. Then I shall depart at once and make the stage ready for your arrival. You have helped tremendously already, but there is no denying that Petey has taken a shine to you. Might you watch over her in Ul'dah for a while, just until she becomes accustomed to the crowds? Ah, you are arrived. You'll be glad to know that I managed to win over the planning committee with my story of Petey's show. Ul'dah's gates will be cast wide for her arrival. If she is amenable to the idea, I would have her be the star attraction on this year's stage. But the first order of the day is to spread the word. If we tell citizens what we saw in Benchbank Meadows, it is my hope that they will welcome Petey with open arms. And if her show is a success, then we will have managed a celebration which spans from Gridania to Ul'dah, painting smiles upon the faces of the realm's little ladies, and egg fanatics alike. I shall stay here and drum up what interest I can. Sinon, pray, head to the steps of Thal and do the same. Meet me at the stage afterwards, and together we can shower Petey with applause. I didn't know Goobus were capable of anything more than mindless eating. Are you sure this show isn't just watching a beast chomping on hay? The crowds of Gridania gave her a standing ovation. Well, when you put it that way. Besides, it's not as if I have aught else to do. Alright, look for me among the crowd. A Goobloo here in Ul'dah. That dredges up terrible memories of the rampage I witnessed as a child. How do you know that won't happen again? Have you seen this Goobloo with your own eyes? Yes, and she brought countless smiles to the people of Gridania. Is that so? Well, I see no reason why you would lie to me. Very well, I shall go. Perhaps in this way I can conquer my fears. A Goobloo performer? Aren't they dangerous? I suppose a friend of mine was raving about the show she saw in Gridania. If it's the very same, I suppose it's worth a look. The time of Petey's performance draws near. Seek with the Royal Senatchel before she takes the stage. Is that PvP gear? Oh no, that's the Crystal Tower stuff. My thanks, Sinan. It seems word has spread even further than I had hoped. And while this is cause for celebration, Petey appears to be intimidated by their expectant gazes. Grr. Of course, you could just hop up on her head and she'd calm down just like that, but we can't lean on you forever. Why don't you rally her spirits with some encouraging words, Sinan? Seems she's warm to you, and I reckon she'd appreciate whatever you have to say. Truth be told, this is her first time performing alone in front of so many people. I can see why her legs won't listen to her heart. Remember how happy you made everyone in Gridania. Grr. That did the trick. You've really got a talent for lifting the spirits of the downtrodden, Sinan. We are in your debt, truly. It's almost time. Lady Alipo should have arrived by now. Sinan, pray join the bystanders and give Petey your heartiest cheer. And now for the final act. Bedecked in blooming flowers, this Gubu princess has prepared something unforgettable for all the little ladies out there. This is just how I envisioned it in my dream. And to think I ever believed Gubus were naught but wild beasts. Oh, I simply adore her. If Hatching Tide is even half as thrilling as this show, I'd best catch the next airship to Gridania. Heh, all's well that ends well. The little ladies get a great show, and Hatching Tide gets even more egg seekers. Their smiles are like so many flowers in full bloom. Petey will be the talk of Ul'dah for moons to come. That she will. That she will. I have to thank you, Miss Elipo, for giving us both the chance to bring what little brightness to so many lives. Thank you, Petey, for bringing joy to the citizens of Ul'dah, especially its little ladies. Well, that was better than I could have imagined. Hatching Tide and Little Ladies Day both will be remembered as the highlights of the year. Couldn't have done it without your help, Sinan. We'll both be looking back on this experience with fondness for the rest of our lives. Speaking of which, I've got to thinking maybe it's time I leave this performance business behind me and let Petey spread her wings. I think she'd be more than happy by your side, if you'll have her. It's a free mount, I'll take it. As for me, I have it in mind to find a place to settle down and rest these old bones. I hate to tie Petey down just when she's found her passion. If you bring her along on your adventures, she'll be able to deliver smiles to the corners of the world I've only heard tales of. How could I say no? Truth be told, I only ask you as a formality. I know I placed her in good hands, Sinan. I look forward to hearing of her exploits as I while the days away. I don't mean to be rude, but I am required in Gridania. Nonada must know just how perfectly my dream manifested. Heh, give the last our regards, eh? I'll stay here in Ul'dah until the festivities end, and who knows, maybe longer. And with that, allow me to thank you personally, Sinan. No princess in all the realm could have asked for a more devoted Sinatchel. And that includes Petey. Seeing you dote upon her so dutifully reminded me of why I volunteered for this position in the first place. Although Petey's show has concluded, the Ladies' Days has not. Pray, enjoy all that we have prepared. And don't be a stranger in Gridania either. And that is that quest. So, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you all in the next video, whenever that might be. Catch you later.